Welcome, my dear children. I am T. Ratnabharati, TGT Biological Science from AP Balayogi Gurukulam, Nozvid. Today topic is respiration from 10th class biology. Now I am going to discuss about the anaerobic respiration. Meaning of anaerobic respiration is without oxygen. Firstly, know about what is respiration. Respiration is the process of releasing energy from food is called respiration. The process of respiration involves taking in oxygen into the cells, using it for releasing energy by burning food, and then eliminating the waste products from the body. This is respiration. Let us know about the types of respiration. There are two types of respiration. One is aerobic respiration. Second one is anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration means it takes place the presence of oxygen. The oxidation of the glucose to the help of atmospheric oxygen is called aerobic respiration. What is meant by anaerobic respiration? This respiration takes place in the absence of oxygen. The partial oxidation of organic food in the absence of atmospheric oxygen is called anaerobic respiration. Let us know about the differences between both aerobic and anaerobic respiration. In aerobic respiration, oxygen requires molecular oxygen in aerobic respiration. In anaerobic respiration, does not molecular oxygen. Respiratory substrate is fully oxidized in aerobic respiration. In anaerobic respiration, respiratory substrate is incompletely or partially oxidized. End products in aerobic respiration is CO2 and H2O. End products in anaerobic respiration is ethyl alcohol and CO2. In anaerobic respiration, exchange of gases between environment organisms. In anaerobic respiration, exchange of gases is not involved. In aerobic respiration, metabolic water is formed. In anaerobic respiration, metabolic water is not formed. Aerobic respiration occurs partially in cytoplasm and partially in mitochondria. Anaerobic respiration occurs entirely in cytoplasm. In aerobic respiration, 38 ATP molecules formed from a glucose molecule. In anaerobic respiration, 2 ATP molecules from a glucose molecule. Now, let us know about the similarities between aerobic and anaerobic respiration. Both respiration methods produce energy. They also both start in the same way with the process of glycolysis. Glycolysis literally means sugar splitting and involves breaking a sugar molecule down into two smaller molecules. In the process of glycolysis, 2 ATP molecules are consumed and 4 are produced. This results in a net gain of 2 ATP molecules produced for every sugar molecule broken down through glycolysis. These are the similarities. Anaerobic respiration is used in the preparation of alcohol, cheese, beer, and bread. This anaerobic respiration is also used in the fermentation process in making of idli and dosa. This is also an anaerobic respiration. There is no involvement of oxygen. The process of bacterial respiration by anaerobic method is called fermentation. In this, ethyl alcohol, carbon dioxide, lactic acid are the end products. What is cellular respiration? Living cells carry cellular respiration. Cellular respiration occurs in the bacteria within the cytoplasm. In eukaryotic cells, cellular respiration occurs in cytoplasm and mitochondria. Cellular respiration occurs in the presence of oxygen is called aerobic respiration. Cellular respiration occurs in the absence of oxygen is called anaerobic respiration. All of you observe this figure. Here, glucose is commonly used sugar for deriving energy in plants and animals. Here, glucose is oxidized into two stages. In first stage, glucose converted into two molecules of pyruvic acid. In the second stage, if oxygen is available, pyruvic acid is oxidized to carbon dioxide, water, and large amount of energy is released. If oxygen is not available, lactic acid, ethanol, CO, and energy is released. This is anaerobic respiration. Next, anaerobic respiration occurs in muscles also. Due to insufficient oxygen, more lactic acid accumulated in the muscles. It causes to fatigue in the muscles. Muscles are said to incur an oxygen debt. Now, let us know about the anaerobic respiration in yeast cells. Explain how yeast cells convert glucose solution to carbon dioxide and ethyl alcohol. What requirements needed? Test tube, corks, thermometer, delivery tube, lime water, liquid paraffin, Daisen green solution, glucose solution, yeast. Procedure. Take a narrow mouth beaker, pour glucose solution in it. Now heat the narrow mouth beaker having glucose solution for a minute to remove for dissolved oxygen. Now allow the beaker to cool without shaking it. Add some yeast to cold glucose solution. Add few drops of Daisen green solution to the yeast suspension to check the availability of oxygen to yeast solution. Now pour liquid paraffin into yeast solution up to 1 centimeter of thickness. This paraffin layer will not allow the oxygen to mix up with the yeast suspension. Now close the mouth of beaker with cork. Insert the thermometer in one end of delivery tube through cork into narrow mouth beaker. Keep another end of delivery tube into the test tube through car. This test tube is having some amount of lime water and also insert another delivery tube into the test tube. After passing few minutes, we can find the evaluation of bubbles from the delivery tube which is extended into the lime water. On chemical reaction of these bubbles with lime water, we can see the formation of suspended calcium carbonate and also lime water turns into milky white. Yes, from this we conclude that the bubbles react with lime water or carbon dioxide bubble. What we observed from this? In absence of oxygen, also some living organisms can respire by using carbon dioxide. This type of respiration is known as anaerobic respiration. Children, take the assignment. What is the aim of this experiment? Why do you heat glucose solution? What are the changes you notice in lime water? All of you answer these questions. Thank you for being good audience. Have a beautiful day.